Mariah here. I'm so happy to be reading for you today. Let's get into it. So I actually want to take a look into your love life. I know it's February. We have February 14th around the corner, and I want to see who is coming towards you, who is coming your way this February season, if not beyond. I want to do this a little differently, though. I actually really want to go there. I really want to go there with today's reading and really pull back some layers. So let's hop into it. Let's see what's going on and who's coming your way. Okay, Leo, so let's see who is coming towards you. So who is coming towards my Leos for the month of February? Thank you. So we have the Warrior, and we also have the Advocate. I love this. Do you know what this reminds me of? For some of you, this actually may be an attorney. I don't know of what practice, but this actually may be an attorney that's coming towards you. So you may start dating an attorney or getting to know an attorney. Nonetheless, we have Warrior and Advocate. This is somebody that is going to be team you. They're not on the opposite team of you, right? It's not you two battling each other. This is somebody that's going to advocate for you. This is somebody that's going to fight for you. This is somebody, I don't care, hell and high water, they're going to move mountains to make sure that you are protected and that you know you have a clear understanding that they have your back and that they have your best interest at heart. This is somebody that's going to, if they do give you advice, if they do point you in a certain direction, right? Or if they do make any type of observations in regards to you, they're only doing it in the space of your well-being and actually caring for you, wanting to look out for you. But this would be somebody who's a true team member. This is somebody that's truly on the team of Leo. Truly on the team. And also, too, this is somebody that's been through a lot. This is somebody that's been through a lot. So because they've been through a lot, this may be somebody that their upbringing may have not been the best, right? May have not been a squeaky clean upbringing, or this could have been somebody that had to deal with a lot of obstacles or challenges in their life, right? Whether it's through their career and their profession, whether it's through financial challenges, whether it's through their family. This is somebody that always felt like they were given the short end, but yet they kept persevering to get to the other side. This is somebody that's resilient and enduring. This is somebody that has the stamina, I don't care at what age, that they will not back down. This is somebody that will not cower away. This is not somebody that's going to let life beat their, you know what? You know, this is somebody that's going to stand strong and as fiercely devoted as they are to making sure that they get their just due in life. This is somebody that's going to be just as fiercely devoted to you to make sure that they're advocating for you and your best interest in life when it comes to you two, when it comes to the relationship between you two, when it comes to just you as an individual, even if the relationship does not work out. And this is the best part about whoever this is. I love people like this because they're extremely rare, extremely rare. But this is somebody that even if you two do not work out for whatever reason, they're going to want to make sure that you are still in an okay position in life, whether they're around or not. All right. So this would be somebody, say if they come into your life and maybe your finances are a mess. This would be somebody that will come in and help you straighten up your finances. And guess what? If it doesn't work out, they can at least in one facet say that they're satisfied with knowing that even though the relationship did not work out, you will be okay financially after the separation of the connection, right? So I'm not saying you two are not going to work out, but their motives are very well placed. So let's see, Spirit, tell me more about who is coming towards Leo. One last shuffle. Tell me about who's coming towards Leo. We have the Two of Cups in the reverse. We have the Nine of Pentacles. One more. Tell me about who's coming towards Leo, Spirit. Okay, I got more than I wanted, but so be it. Six of Pentacles, lovely. We also have the Star and the... Somebody is getting ready to meet an attorney. I don't know who it is. One of y'all Leos is getting ready to meet somebody who works in law. Maybe it's you, but it's not, because I'm asking about your person. So if you are an attorney that's a Leo, hey, but this feels like you're getting ready to meet an attorney. Of course, not all of you are. This is just more figurative than literal. But 2 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, the Star, and the Justice in the reverse. So this is somebody that may have gotten out of a relationship. Doesn't feel like it's recent. I'm going to be honest. Even with the 2 of Cups being the first card out, it doesn't feel like this is recent. This feels like they got out of a relationship maybe some time ago, and they've just been enjoying their singlehood. So maybe enjoying their money that they have. This is somebody that is financially comfortable. For some of you, this is somebody that's financially well-to-do, and actually maybe for one, I would say maybe one Leo out there, if this is resonating so far, this is somebody that's wealthy. When I see the 9 of Pentacles and the Star, this is like, if your desire is financial freedom, this is magnified by the Star. Nonetheless, though, whenever their past connection ended, it may have not ended in the most balanced way, right? So there may have been issue or conflict between them and the last person they were dealing with. But I'm not seeing this person, 9 of Swords on the bottom of the deck in the reverse. I'm not saying this be somebody who's holding on to past grudges or holding on to past experiences. This is somebody that, yes, they may go through troubled times, but with warrior being here, they've gone through many troubled times, many stormy seasons. So if a relationship doesn't work out, not to say that this person doesn't care, but it's like, okay, another one bites the dust. I got to keep rolling. I got to keep moving. You know, eventually I'll find that person that I can share parts of my life with, share assets with, share responsibilities with, share finances with, somebody I can share my material comforts with. This is what somebody is wanting. Somebody, this reminds me, you can make all the money in the world, but if you have no one to share with, what does it truly matter? You know, people tend to think money is a source of happiness, and that's never the case. Money is just a tool. Money can resolve some financial issues, which can take off some stress and burden, which will bring you that temporary happiness. But in the end, if we don't have anybody to really enjoy those moments with that our finances can provide us, then what are we doing it for, right? What is the point? And that's what this person feels like. They just want somebody where they can really share what they've built so far. So I'm okay, Leo. So what's this? I'm loving the energy. So let's see. Why are you, actually, let's switch decks. Let's go back to this rose deck. I want to know, why are you being introduced to this person, right? So why is Spirit bringing you to this person? Or maybe not. It's this one, the Challenger. Okay. Well, this is somebody that's going to give you a run for your money, because their energy is coming off very, very masculine, especially with the warrior being here, an advocate. This is somebody that is going to want to take the lead. This is somebody that's going to want to make sure that they are protecting you. And Leos, you guys are just natural born leaders, right? Whether you show it overtly or it's covertly, but you guys are natural born leaders. I think this is where the challenge comes in between you two, because I'm looking at a person thus far that looks really solid, but with the Challenger, this is being able to challenge your perspectives of how you feel and view authority and leadership when it comes to relationship. You can't have two people manning one ship. Somebody got to man the ship and lead it, and somebody else got to be on the deck, you know, handling the other business. So you may have been a Leo, whether you've been single for some time or even not. There may be a side of you that maybe likes some form of control in relationships, maybe likes to have some form of authority in relationships. But then also, too, we got to be honest with ourselves. Do we have an issue at times with letting go and relinquishing control to allow our partner to lead us, allow our partner to guide us? Are we in a healthy space mentally, emotionally, and psychologically where we can say, okay, I'm going to trust this person to lead me in the way that they need to lead me, or direct me or guide me, or allow me to follow the steps that they are taking? So I think with this, it's meant to, between you two, challenge the way you view relationship dynamics, challenge the way you go about your relationships and what you may have thought relationships should look like from your own belief or ideology in comparison to meeting somebody that can actually be really solid, but you two may have some of the same characteristics of maybe wanting to have, a leading role in a relationship, and you both can't. So I think not challenge in regards to this person bringing you into some third-party BS. I just think this is more of a challenge when it comes to redefining how we view relationships and our beliefs around them. So I think that's really interesting. Let's pull another card for this. Can you tell me, Spirit, why is Leon this person being introduced? We have the Knight of Swords. Let's see, another one. And the King of Cups. This is all about King of Cups and the Knight of Swords. There's this challenge. And again, I'm asking, why are you meeting this person? You may be, if you are resonating with this, a Leo that sometimes you don't really have the best handle on the mouth. I'm sorry. Sometimes you may not have a tight lip. Sometimes you can't really bite your tongue. Sometimes you can't really hold it in. It just comes out, right? And sometimes it may come out like word vomit or word diarrhea. But it's being able to, in this connection, they're going to challenge you to really think through things before you say them. Even if you, whether it's excited emotion, sad, angry, like I mentioned, this person's going to challenge you to really stop and think. Do not become emotionally reactive, emotionally impulsive with words. Something really affects you. How do we handle this? How do I handle my way of communicating to this person in a responsible way and in an adult, mature-like way where I can talk to my partner in a way that they can translate and dissect what I'm saying so that way they get it from their lens instead of me coming at them the way I normally speak and expecting them to understand where I'm coming from. No, it doesn't really work that way. So this person's going to challenge you on this. So let's go a little bit further. What is a common bond shared between you two? The storyteller. I think this is interesting. It kind of goes back to the challenge portion for me. Because if we're looking at the common bond shared between you two, both of you may have not felt safe at times in past relationships or just with people to really be yourself, to really communicate things you got on your mind. If you're happy and you want to say certain things, you may have felt like, well, I don't want them to think I'm making it about me, or you're sad and you're going through things. It's like, okay, well, I don't want to feel like I'm emotionally burdening that person, so let me not say too much. It's kind of that where you didn't really feel comfortable. And same thing for your person. So let's look a little bit further, right? What is the common bond shared between these two? We have the Queen of Pentacles and one more. Nine of Cups. Oh my God. Queen of Cups and the Nine of Queen of Cups. Sorry, Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. This is really nice. I think as far as a common bond, I think you both are at a place, in a very mature place in life, where you just want to be serious. You want to be real when it comes to a partnership. You don't want to play around. You want a safe space. You want a safe haven. You want somebody that you can come home to, and that is your sanctuary. You want your person to feel like your sanctuary. You want your person to feel like they're not going to move. They're not going to bend. They're not going to break, right? The first, nice pair of legs, they're not going to be turning their head and trying to leave, or, through thick and thin when things get tough, whether it's financially, materially, or work and job and life. You don't want this person to feel like, okay, now they're becoming a flake, or they're having to, remove themselves from my life because they're going through X, Y, and Z. I mean, it can be so many things. Nonetheless, both of you want somebody that's secure, solid, and stable, and somebody that you've really wanted, somebody that's not who you have to settle for, somebody that it's not you have to make concessions just to try to make the relationship work. This is somebody that when you look at the checklist of what it is you may have asked for, prayed for, asked God for, asked spirits for, this is somebody that hits a lot, if not most, if not all of the check marks on all the boxes on your list. So this is really nice. So let's look, because you both are looking for something really solid, stable, and serious, something committed. I do want to get a piece of advice for you, anything you need to know. And then in the extended, we'll be looking at their shadow side, their positive side, what you're meant to learn from this experience, how you're going to be personally feeling about them, how they're going to be feeling about you. The extended is probably going to be long. Just letting you know that now, because I really want to go deep. So if you do want to catch me on the extended, the link is in the description box. But if this is where I leave you, let's pull a card for advice. Three of Swords. Leave the past in the past. Empress on the bottom of the deck. Leave the past in the past. You are not your past. Do not wear your past pains romantically, emotionally. Do not wear them on your shoulder like a badge of honor, because most people will. And most people do. They wear their pain on their shoulder as a badge of honor to say, look at what I've been through. I've been through this. You don't hurt me. Don't this, don't that, because I've been through this. Going through pain is not something to boast, brag, or hold on to, right? As some form of prize. We let it go and let it be released. Once it's done and we take the gems of what we needed to learn through that pain, we wipe our hands of it. So this is, even with this person, right? Like I said, don't bring past pains forward. You are a whole new person. You have a whole new identity from your past. You are in a whole different phase. You are in a whole different state of life. You're living in a whole new life experience. The past people have nothing to do with you any longer. Don't bring the energy into the relationship, right? And I don't mean necessarily bringing past people, but the past traumas, right? The trust issues, abandonment issues, anxious attachment styles, right? Communication issues. Don't bring the past into this. So let's get into the extended. I want to see how this breaks down. Leo, if this is where I leave you, I'm so happy for you with whoever this is. I think this is a solid person. I think they are going to give you a little run for your money, but not in a bad way. I think for growth purposes, definitely. But it's been a pleasure. You be well. And bye.